Guardian Arcveld can also absorb elemental energy through the chain blades on its wings and use it for sustenance. That is so dumb. Not even dancing the right direction. Do I care? Hello, Internet! I'm HamsterBomb, and you are watching Monster Hunter Wilds. I am having rants in between every episode. If you can't tell from my face getting redder every time I film one of these and we move on, like, I swear.
Don't stop the dragon torch. Shia will awaken.
This game is so goddamn stupid.
And if it does, terrifying things might happen.
Destroying the dragon torch also will have terrifying ramifications as well.
It's what I'm supposed to do.
Is that... Why'd you just instantly turn on a dime?
And help me do it?
Last episode, he was fighting this so bad. He was like, oh no, Arcveld, it just wants to live, while it's like standing over a huge pile of corpses, sloppily like just motorboating blood all over its face and organs shooting everywhere, and he's just like, I want it to live and be free. Like, shut up. Like, what's going on? The same kid earlier in this series was like, he doesn't have a character arc. He just completely changes for no explicable reason, and we're just supposed to buy it. And to make matters worse, the guild puts all of their investment into this kid and doing everything that he wants for no reason. Ugh. I can't. Whatever. Stupid kid. Just blow it up. You gotta blow everything up. Blow the whole goddamn game up. I don't care. Okay? Just blow up every single environment. Or, if by blowing up the environment, we actually keep everything in the season in plenty, just like forever. I don't know why we don't have regular seasons. Does this planet not, like, have an, like, a tip on its axis to create a season?
Almost there.
No?
This has been some journey, huh?
Please wrap it up. We're back in the Gray Caves.
Guardians, the dragon torch, and now
That's where we are now.
Wyveria's secret weapon.
You said it was for defense. Oh, keep your story straight, guys.
That pack of Balahara was terrifying.
Poor Nona really had a scare.
Oh god, Nona was actually worse than Nada.
So cool though.
I'm glad we're wrapping everything up. It tells me that we're about to end everything, because this is...
Really trust a stranger who
this is
could
painful.
cut down monsters like that to get me home? I really knew nothing then.
Yeah, you idiot. Could I trust this obviously strong character to take me home?
I'd never seen someone laugh like Nona during the season of plenty.
Ugh! Nona is such a weaselly, whiny little twerp.
I'm sorry for not listening when we found Raydao.
I was ranting just about how bad that was.
The fire spring was so exciting.
Was it, though?
Humans, Mudwoods, monsters, we're just trying our best. The Guardians, too. Especially them. Before meeting you all,
They exist.
I really didn't know anything.
Nata.
It's time the Keepers see their mission through.
But that's not their mission. Their mission was to guard this stuff. And we're doing the exact opposite of that, going here to kill the thing that caused all these problems. But, so then what's up with the other tribe that just abandoned them and left? Because these things existed. Why didn't they just all work together? Clearly it was sitting here docile. We could have just, I don't know, carved our way in there and cut off its head. Pretty hard for it to survive if we cut off its head, right? Most things die when you cut off their head.
Won't take much to wake it up.
If you say so, I don't know why. We don't have any reference for that.
To think that little pendant can stop it.
Because it's like a concentrated version of, oh god, the tearing. Concentrated version of that dust that Tashin used to blow up some of those parts, so he should just chuck it into the ball and detonate the whole place. All characters die, roll credits, the end. You know what? I would at least be impressed that they tried that. you know, tried to surprise me. They tried something, but truly, this is like the most do-nothing story. We went from area to area. We learned absolutely nothing. Nobody's character developed, not a single one of them. We didn't go anywhere. Truly, Monster Hunter 4 has more character development and actual story than this does.
We don't have to do this.
Oh my god!
One other option.
Are you sure? Right. It's worth a shot, isn't it?
Yes. We just let him go through all that emotional duress for no reason. I mean, we all knew it was gonna happen, but like, the way he did that, what a dick. This is what hunters do. Yeah, they're just pricks. What a jerk. What a jerk. Oh. That's all it took? You're just gonna stare into that, not cover your eyes? Alright. Time for our Elder Dragon. Oh, there! Finally! You actually flinched?
By my own order.
Oh my god, so anime. He got a cut on his... in his cheek.
I will slay Shia.
So anime. So cool. For crying.
Let's do this.
Well, it just looks like Arkveld, but a little bit bigger. Time to fight a dragon. Oh, of course, right. It's also a guardian. Well, if it's anything like the past few hunts, it's going to be over very soon. Everything's just breaking apart. Hey, look, they almost gave it a penis. That would have been a nice plot twist. But they can't reproduce.
Before that happens.
It's regenerating. How can he tell? Don't miss. Huge explosions, but they're all in the wrong spot. Uh-oh. That's gonna get me. Wait, did it? Oh, I just missed my attack, is all. This thing's kind of underwhelming. By the way, it's gray! It's freaking gray! Oh my god. They had them in actual artists they hired for this. Also, just calling it, there's gonna be something really creepy on the inside, and this is just phase 1. It's gonna be a, oh, what's that guy's name from Iceborne? Yeah, one of those situations. You know what I'm talking about, right? What's his name? Oh, you actually hit me. It didn't hurt that bad. It seems like a hand. I don't know how that survived, but okay. He seems to be instantly revitalizing himself. Right, we have a mantle situation. Yep, he's just blowing up the ground. Oh, there's something in there. Yep, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Oh, no! That didn't even hurt that bad. Oh, snap. Should probably back up. Oh! 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 Oh, okay. Okay. What? Where am I supposed to run? I thought that was a nuke for a moment. But she's almost certainly gonna get. Oh, that was only one shot, okay. I feel like it should be a little tired. Yeah, well, there's something else. Oh, he rebuilt his face. I thought it was just talking. For how stupid the story was, I wouldn't be shocked It just talks to you. We need a monster that talks now. For how dumb this game has been. Oh. The sad part is this is supposed to be a sequel to World. You know, like... World didn't deserve this. World's... Like, it's a really good game. It is. This is, Okay, Rise is worse. I'm not going that far, but... This game is truly surprising. Okay, so that comes back rather quick. Yep. Kachopskis. I can't even see if I'm dealing damage. It's a slay situation, so it's an Elder Dragon. Woof. Oh. I guess I'd rather be hit by that than... is my mantle done? No, it's working. It's doing its thing. It's kind of hard to tell, though. I'm not sure how the mantle works. Like, if I should take it off now, or... Because I don't seem to be healing. He's really easy if you're close up on him. Once you get far away, then he can just start obliterating you. He also seems like he's made to fight lots of hunters and not just one. He's covered in this, like, crusty stuff, like old frosting. Because it just shatters. Oh. Alright, that's the end of my mantle. Take it off. Take it off. Didn't realize I had that. Okie doke. Oh, well, he's just gonna block the way for me to get to him. And face. Guess what? He's fire type. That sucks, because I'm attacking with fire. Had I made that water weapon, I would have needed to have grinded for that, though. I needed to make, what, that other octopus's stuff. Apparently he was water type. Oh, nice! My food just wore off. How do I get out of here? How do I get out of here? Does he see me still? No? Okay, good. How do I get out of here? How the heck did we get in here? Okay, well, am I just trapped? Because I'd like to go back and eat. Oh my god. Oh my god. Can we not, maybe? Okay. Go. Yep, just run out of there. I don't know how you did it, but there you go. Time for food. Wait, can I not make my food here? Right here. We're gonna learn how to cook, damn it. This is the great time to do it. Grill a meal. Recommended. Cook with only ration. That's all I got? Sure. I don't care. Cabbage! By the power of cabbage, I will destroy the what was it called? I wasn't even paying attention. Alright, let's get out of here. Kaboom in the butt! Alright, we're back. In fact, I might even have, Ow. Might even have my mantle back. You know what would be really mean? If this guy doesn't take actual damage unless it's in the black spots where you have broken off the armor. You imagine. Could you freaking imagine? That'd be terrible. I got my paint pot at the ready, everybody. In fact, I don't know how to switch off of that. What's the point of a paint pot if all monsters are magically attached to you, like on your map, and you always see them? I don't know what's going on. Whoa! Yeah, I can't move. this. Oh, it's this. Ready to stand here and kind of hope for the best. It's an inferno! What the hell? What the hell? I was standing right there! What the hell? I was behind the wall! God, monster nukes in these games are so lame. Everything's on fire. I'm gonna go bring my fire weapon. Ugh. Oh, okay. Now his wings are, wing arms are out. Yeah, it's probably not... Ow. Ideal. Let's get that off. Yeah, still can't use that mantle yet. Maybe I'll get a chance this time. Get him in the wing. It's gotta be a weak spot. He's like destroying his own armor. That's my guess here. I'm just gonna attack this. Ew! Big sissy! The only way you could kill me was with a scripted one-hit kill move that I couldn't figure out. How noble. Isn't that mean? Like, every time you have one of these stupid one-hit kill nuke moves that a monster can do, walls appear out of nowhere and you have to hide behind them and just wait for it to be over. And then one monster, they're like, hey, what if that wall you hid behind actually didn't work? Fun monster ideas. Way to go, Capcom. Because this game's already in dire need of grand ideas. Uh-oh. He pissed off. Oh, no. Wow, this guy started easy. Oh, no. And he got crazy. Just gotta get under him. Just get under him where it's safe. I'm not dealing nearly as much, but I'm dealing. So that's good enough for me. Just keep it up. Camera? Yeah, he's really tanky. Oh, no. He's getting his juice back. That's fun. Yeah, I'm not getting in there. Whoa! How am I supposed to get to... Oh, maybe I can stand there? It sure looked like if I stood there, I would just get Fire Blight. Yeah, like, I'm down with Elder Dragons doing big explosions and whatnot. To me, that seems fine. That's, like... Uh-oh. That, no. Breathing tons of fire, sure. But, like, right now I just can't deal damage. That's why I feel like that's not a great attack if there's no counter towards it. Uh-oh. Yeah, nah, we all saw that coming. At least there's a way out of here if I need to. Get out of here. Oh, Wyvern's Bane, that's some good stuff.
That's leaking energy. Now's our chance.
Oh. Oh, right, I was supposed to do the big, triple attack. My bad. we doing this for nada? Is that truly what our character in-game is doing this for? For the little boy. Oh no, not this again. Is that what's going on? Because I don't see anywhere to hide. I saw nowhere to hide, man. Guess that was just a normal attack. Good lord. You know, the reason I don't like those nukes is because it's like them trying so hard to kill you, they're willing to cheat. You know, like, make me lose because my skill wasn't up to snuff. You know, not because I knew the gimmick of how the fight went. I knew where to hide and what to do. That's just bad design. I was waiting for that explosion that never came. Uh-oh.
There's no way.
There's no way what? Can't move. Can't move. Uh-oh. Hiding from like behind these? Or no, nope. These are bad. Okay. Oh, God. Now what? I guess we're going in. Not sure what else to try. Whoa. What's this? I thought it was something to gather, but that... Okay, good. Eh. Awesome! It didn't do anything. That's so good. At least he's weaker everywhere now, right? Until it all comes back. I guess if you're brave and stay in there, you can deal more damage. Get to the tail. Or not. Why is fire just leaking from the sky? Get a load of these claws, he says, as he starts to blow up the ground. There's like no safe distance to hide for this. Come on. Good, got it. Gonna kill him with a fire weapon. So Shia. I was trying to remember his name. I had to read it on screen. Didn't mean to take that. I wanted this. Oh, you get lightning too? Alright. We gonna stay here for a bit? Oh, no, don't do the fire thing, man. Yeah! Let me guess, I'm not gonna get to carve that, because cutscene's gonna happen instead. Oh, no. I'm just calling it. It's gonna happen. Alright, let's get in there. Get rough. Just doesn't do anything. Well, that time I think I got him. Just didn't do much. For an enormous recoil, it's sure not worth it. Ow. Don't do it, please. Okay, that's a wound right there. Let's try and true charge out of this. Oh god, didn't work. You guys warned me, only do it when he flinches. Or monsters flinch. When the monster flinches. Well, I just had to bank on it and it didn't work. We clashed, and honestly, I think I won that clash. Oh, son of a biscuit. What am I supposed to do? Is this the thing again? No, this is just normal. I have no idea. Let's go Wyvern Speed. Stop it. Stop it. Freaking what the hell? Well, I really do have Thunderblade. Remember, Thunderblade is just how you die. What the? Oh. Yeah, thanks, Pepe. Stop it. Yeah, please, get rid of my Thunderblade. Shut up, you. How do you like it? I made this blade from an octopus, somehow. Oh. It's Arcveld, but even more explosion-y. Yeah. He sure flinches a lot for having some insane combos and damage. Woo! Superman! Takes a long time to stand up from Superman now. Guess they realized how overpowered Superman dive was. I don't know why it's called Superman dive. I mean, all this time of just accepting Superman dive. Could you stop? He's clearly designed to be fighting a huge group of hunters. That didn't look right at all. It's covered in these. Is he doing the thing again? Stop him. Maybe I can get some stuff out of here. Ow! Is my veil still active? I can't tell. It doesn't seem to be doing anything. Man, I can't identify what kind of moves he's doing and when. Can't miss. There's too many. Oh. That was it? Tail! Tail! Eh. No, this way. There. Yeah. Tail. That wasn't that bad. Guardian Blood. You got really excited about that. Guardian Blood. Well, he's got a ridiculous nuke, as they all seem to when they get this big. Disappointed to see that coming back, but I already expected it because we saw it on Dad Jihad or whatever. Well, okay. How do they, like, this whole story is so stupid. Like, how did they not see this as a problem? Like, oh, for our ultimate defense, yeah, that's right, defense, we're gonna craft a giant Elder Dragon beast and put it right next to our village. Yeah. And then we're gonna make a whole army of all sorts of other Elder Dragon beasts and creatures that are made out of some magical substance to turn them immortal. Scale, nourishing extract, guardian blood. Once again, no unique stuff. Tough guardian bone. So, can you even make his armor anything that's uniquely his? Anything? Guardian pelt? No. God, that's so boring. And freaking paper too. Hungerless jewel. Defense. Oh, okay. You can actually increase your defense. Finally. It's been so long. Oh, Pepe, just not enough there, buddy. Just not enough. Well, it's been a full-length episode. I probably should have stopped it there because we're going to have our end credits so I can rant about how freaking horrible this game has been so far. But horrible's not the right word. I'm sure as soon as the story's out of the way, it'll be better. You know, I don't have to deal with this crap anymore, and we can actually just play Monster Hunter. It'll be better. But even just in terms of its mechanics and the gameplay, like, I kind of think World was better. I think World's monsters were better. I think the environments of World were better. The design of both were definitely better. I don't know, this is like an entire sequel that completely didn't understand the last game. Which is a really weird thing to see. Yay. Oh, another thing. I hate most of these characters. World didn't do that. You know, World's biggest crime was its story was forgettable.
Tashin!
But this is just outright bad.
Tashin!
One of the worst stories I've seen in a long time. So there was no reason for him to come with us yet again, just like every other mission. Why was he worried then if he thought that's what we were doing?
Against all odds, you found another way.
I have a big stick.
Hunters are incredible. You chose a...
Their HP is rather weak.
Tashin, we can choose. Arkveld chose too. It found its own way to live.
Its way was gobbling up corpses and motorboating intestines.
It's time for the Keepers to step away from
So admirable.
and truly live.
The Keepers didn't do a damn thing. They didn't do anything. Don't pretend that that was emotionally impactful. Shut up. Get out of here with that.
Thank you. For everything.
At least the little brat thought to say thank you after wasting so much of our time and resources. Oh, good. I don't have to hear her speak anymore. We just cut out all the irrelevant characters, or we just forgot to pay for that. Please actually have audio after that. It'd be hilarious. Like he says something. Is the gray gonna go away? Kind of. Yeah, credits. Oh my god. And the rendering is really goofy, but it's okay. Oh, jeez. This game is a travesty. Okay. It's not as bad as Rise. It's not that bad. But, like, the gameplay, when it works, it's really good. Which is something Rise couldn't say. So, it's okay. But if I'm going one by one, like right now doing an impulse, off-the-cuff, playing with myself review of this game, first impressions were just like that. This game's performance is horrendous. Did you see that? Horrendous! And I have mods installed to make this run better. I have all sorts of stuff to make this as good as it can be. I have it as optimized on my machine as possible. And my machine is strong enough for this. The performance is horrible, so much so that it actually tampers the entire experience. That sucks. The gameplay. You know, like, I would say the gameplay is good, but 50% of it, and I do not exaggerate, 50% of this game is getting a dog leash put on your neck, and you are slowly walked from one area to the next area. It's excruciating. You have to stop and listen to the characters, which are not interesting. The world, which is not compelling. God, the characters in the world, too. We'll get to the freaking story. I just hated that guy and his whole tribe. But, like, some of the monsters you fight are really fun. But that's where the graphical part comes in and holds everything back. So I guess I can move on to the graphics. That's the real issue here. Like, sure, some of the new monsters like Conga Lala, they look really good in the new, higher definition. But I've got so many problems with also, like, the arrangement of the monsters they chose for this. Didn't even make any sense. Like, why did we have an ebony Odegarin, and we don't even have regular Odegarin? Oh. Was that supposed to cut to black? I don't think so. This is a perfect example of the graphics right here. What's happening? If you're watching this, you understand the problem. The graphics in this game are actually horrible. And I gotta say, out of all the Monster Hunter games I've played, this may be the worst looking. Because it doesn't look like that. It's gray. Every area is gray. All the time, gray. They talk about this Season of Plenty, and you see it occasionally where there's color like this. But it's gray outside of that time. All the rest of the time, everything's gray. And all the main story stuff happens outside of the Season of Plenty. Except for one little snippet after you kill Alpha Deshagama. Color for a moment, and then it's gone. It's hideous. It doesn't perform, and the rest of the time, it's hideous. That's the graphics of this game. You know, can I go back to the gameplay again? I'm not even done. Give me more credits. I'm not done ripping on you yet. Or is it just broken? No? Okay, good. You know how the game balancing is a complete disaster in this one? Okay, so you play Monster Hunter World, and the balancing is actually rather good, up until you get to Iceborne. And then when you're in Iceborne, beating a new monster doesn't seem to mean much, because the armor you're wearing is already just as good as the new armor you could make, or the new weapons. It's like there's no reason to make anything. This game starts like that. Nothing matters. The armor upgrades are meaningless. The attack upgrades are downright menial, if you can get one. Almost, there's so few monsters that even make weapons. It's sad. It sucks. It's frustrating. Aside from the way that they decided to organize stuff, like, oh, here's armor spheres throughout the whole game, except, oh, you're not going to be able to equip them, and we're not going to tell you why you can't. That kind of stuff is happening. It's across the entire game. There's little problems all over the place, mechanically. And then there's the story. Oh my god. It was horrible. And I want to point out, and I will, if and when I get to review this. I know with a young one I gotta take care of, it's hard for me to make reviews anymore. It's hard for me to make a whole series like this as well. The story. It truly felt like a huge list of people were working on the story, and none of them were allowed to talk to each other. They were all assigned different segments to write characters, and the characters will say one thing, and then in the next scene do something that contradicts it, or doesn't make any sense. Story writers, did they use some outside company to try and do this? Because it was horrible. Also, whoever did it wasn't aware of Monster Hunter lore, didn't seem to understand what the ancient civilizations were like, or just how to keep their own damn story straight. I've ranted about this enough, complaining about story things as we've gone, so I'm sure you are already aware. I don't have to point out exact reasons why, but god, it was horrible. It was actually horrible. The music. Last segment. Music, it was pretty good. I was never wowed by anybody's music in particular, though, so I guess that's kind of surprising for Monster Hunter, actually. Normally, while I'm playing the game, I'm like, man, this Brachidios guy, this is cool. Oh, Devil Joe, this music scares the crap out of me. Like, oh my god, this Tigrex, oh, this is so good. Like, all the Zenogre, like, you mention any of these old monsters, their music is in my head, right there. Like, that's good, catchy music I can hear 1,000 times, and it's wonderful, and it means that monster's here. It's like their theme, you know? The monster music in this felt just as gray as the rest of the game. Like, it all kind of blends together, and I'm not remembering any of it, really. I remember some weird parts of HamsterBomb's music, but only because it stood out and didn't fit the rest of it. To sell it, I'd say don't play this game. Like, at least wait a year until the horrible stutters, the graphical problems are ironed out. I'm assuming they will be ironed out. Unless you're playing on console, I hear that it's better on console. You could try it like that, but honestly, PC, this truly is a ripoff. I would say it's not worth your time or money to go for something like this. It's complete disaster of a port. If it's a port at all. It really should have been natively created here and then ported to the consoles, but whatever. It's the way they wanted to do things. And rating it. This is going to be hard because right now, the way I feel right now, positive, like me trying to have fun with it as a game, Monster Hunter game, this game is like a 3. It may be higher, max a 5. I don't think it's 5. 5 is average, okay? Out of 10, it's right down the middle, you know? Like, it's probably a 4. You know, because there's times where it's great. It's hard to gauge this because there's times when it's really good, and then there's all of the rest of the time. And I don't see it being more fun than a 4. Just to get through this, because most people who are buying a video game to play it, this is what tells them to stop playing because they beat it, okay? I beat Monster Hunter Wilds right now. However, I know that Monster Hunter games are all about going back and grinding and doing all the hunting stuff. I personally feel like the good games are the ones where that's woven into the gameplay itself, where I want to go back and grind up new armor and beat monsters more because I really want to make that armor and make that new weapon because it's going to help me progress. And that does not happen in this game. At all. It is never going to help you going back and just actually grinding crap out. In fact, I mentioned in the middle of one of the between streams that this game is a prime candidate for beating without ever talking to the smithy. You could easily beat the entire thing, that final boss we just did included, without talking to anybody. It's really sad. Critically, it's a shame because you can see how many people are actually working on this, and it's still as bad as it is. This game's like a 2. It's completely unfinished. Like here, if we were looking at like a pre-release developer version of this game just for someone to like get the gist of what it's gonna be, and the performance stuff was completely pushed out of the way, okay? Totally forget about all the performance stuff. At best, this game is probably then like a 4. It's definitely not average. It's much worse than World. The story's horrible. The graphics are still bad. The gameplay is questionable. The more I played it, the more I didn't like the wound cutting mechanic being the only way to get your monster parts. But then monster parts didn't matter because there was nothing to make. You know, it's like the whole core of what makes Monster Hunter is just not actually in this game. The whole thing is like a big gray empty shell. And that's what kind of sucks. It's weak. It's really weak. I don't remember what I gave Rise off the top of my head, but for different reasons that game is bad. This is a monumental disappointment. Because World is one of my favorite video games I've ever played, and I love Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter 3 and 4 Ultimate, man, those games are good. Monster Hunter Base Try on the Wii is one of the best balanced games I've ever played. And this is the same series. I don't understand. Like, this isn't Game Freak. Why is this being developed so poorly? Finally, it's this guy. Put on your red hat. At least let me have, like, my Marvel ending.
So they found the Keeper's village. And unraveled the mystery of the White Wraith. They even managed to see the boy home safe. Truly impressive. However, to learn that it was artificial life
makes me want to turn the game
Guardian
off.
Arkveld scoured the land for a more lucrative energy source. By absorbing the properties of those sources, he was able to achieve a higher state of living.
What does that mean?
Unfortunately, after learning predation, it became unable to control its intake of wyvern milk.
Are you just trying to explain this to
Intoxicated by
the
the surplus of energy, it descended into madness.
person playing because like it wasn't explained in the
These were
game?
the findings of the expedition.
Yes, sir. But this report has just come in.
About high rank.
Wyveria's ultimate guardian, Shia, awoke from its resting place. It fed off the Dragon Torch, the heart of the Forbidden Lands ecosystem, to evolve itself.
Like, what did that have to do with...
And by doing so, threw the weather of the surrounding regions into disarray.
But it didn't.
Cognizant of the long-term repercussions, Avis Unit made the agonizing decision to put Shia.
Uh-huh.
A life-altering end. Just as Alma said, that hunter is something else.
Sir, if I may, why do you think the people of Wyveria created the Guardians? For what purpose would they endanger themselves? With monsters like Shia.
I dare not dishonor them with
Uh-huh.
The details require finesse, but it seems the door is open to diplomatic overtures between East and West. The Guild, I know, is eager to open communications with the Forbidden Lands.
No. We will hold off. Should that branch be extended, it must be from them. More importantly, this dragon torch, was it? Uncontrollable energy, upon which an entire ecosystem depends.
It's like everything I couldn't
They
stand out of
intend to
Safi Jiva.
continue their research on it, and the artificial monsters.
While it's safe for now, the Dragon Torch and Guardians are in a precarious balance. There are worries surrounding its artificial nature.
My take is this. Both mankind and their creations play a role in the ecosystem. If nothing else, nature will always surpass humanity's expectations.
Bit of a foolish thing to say.
This expedition was not seen through without flaw. But so long as there are hunters, we can handle whatever may come.
Why wasn't he wearing that before?
Is it true?
I'm still naked.
Come on.
I don't even know what armor I'm wearing. It doesn't even matter. But, like... So, the worst thing that was happening was, like, the seasons were showing up at slightly different times. Like, the Sandstorm showed up slightly early. The Everforge didn't blow its gasket exactly when they wanted it to. Like, that was the big, horrible thing that we had to stop. Oh, God. What, a little baby Arkveld?
It's Arkvelds.
The will to live always finds a way.
No, that just means that there was another one.
To the next.
Either they built another one, or it found a way to reproduce even with atrophied organs. This is so dumb. Like, I can't take the series, or this story seriously, based on the facts it tells me. Ugh. But, like, at least, like, dressing him up like a hunter is, like, the first step. The only character who got a little character development. They tried with him. But the problem is, like, the rest of the story doesn't make sense. Oh, this is such a mess. This is back to the drawing board mess. Oh. Am I done? Can I stop now? For crying out loud. Anyway, that has been an enormous episode. I would have ideally wanted to split that in half, but I couldn't because of where they threw the end credits, and honestly, nobody's going to click and watch a video of just me ranting through the end credits of a Monster Hunter game. So, there you go. We fought it with the Elder Dragon, and eventually, I'm going to try and get a review on this. It's not like I want to stop making reviews forever. I really want to make more reviews, but it's the best I can do for right now. Stop. Stop. Why didn't she come help? Why didn't she come help us? She was saying how important it was and she would be there for us, and... what? I can't. I can't with this game. Anyway, that is all for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to like the videos and subscribe for more, and I will see you all in the next episode, because there will be one, of Monster Hunter Wilds. Boom!